He was once one half of Scotland's political power couple.
How are you going to plead, Mr. Murrell?
But today, Peter Murrell was in court to face his fall from grace, led away in handcuffs and now in custody, awaiting sentencing.
Mr. Murrell, any reaction?
Murrell, the SNP's chief executive for more than 2 decades, admitted to a brazen breaking of the rules over 12 years while he was in that role, spending more than £400,000 of money meant to be for the party on himself. That included luxury items like a motorhome, fountain pens and coffee machines costing thousands of pounds, as well as everyday items like hand creams, video games and DVDs. Murrell's misspending of party funds was part of Operation Branchform, an investigation that also saw his wife at the time and former First Minister Nicola Sturgeon arrested, along with the party's former treasurer Colin Beattie.
It's absolutely nothing I can say, given the circumstances.
Sturgeon and Beattie were released without charge or further investigation. In a statement on social media, Sturgeon said this was a painful experience. She wrote on Instagram, "My reaction to the guilty plea tendered today by my former husband is difficult to put into words. I am angry, hurt, sad and very distressed about the impact of his actions on family, friends and the SNP. To be deceived and let down by a husband I loved and trusted has caused me acute pain. Why he acted as he did is and always will be beyond my comprehension." The current First Minister of Scotland is an SNP veteran. He says this was a difficult day for the party and for him.
The level of personal horror, betrayal that I feel is difficult for me to properly convey to you.
We have just seen millions spent on an investigation into your former chief executive who spent more than £400,000 worth of party money on himself. Does this not look like a disaster? How can the public have faith in your party and wider politics in Scotland?
We've just gone through an election in which all these issues have been all part of the general political debate in Scotland, and the public have come to their conclusions and given us the election mandate they've given to us.
Before Sonny had even spoken, one of his former MPs, Joanna Cherry, had staged a press conference of her own outside, calling on him to resign.
The real victims of these very serious crimes are the independent supporters who gave their money to the Scottish National Party in good faith, believing it would be used to further the cause of Scottish independence, not to feather the nest of Peter Murrell and Nicola Sturgeon's marital home, and to help them live in the sort of luxury that most independent supporters could never imagine affording.
Today is about more than a single guilty plea. This has sent shockwaves through the fabric of Scottish politics. The First Minister tried to say it's his party who are the victims of crime. His opposition say the real victims are those ordinary Scots who donated to the cause of independence and had that money stolen. Peter Murrell will now be sentenced on June 23rd. But that is unlikely to spell the end for a saga that raises so many questions for those in power. Shingi Marike, Sky News in Edinburgh.